Hey guys, Ty here, and I want to talk to y'all just for a second about camp. Camp is getting to happen this year. We are so excited for it, and I want to make sure that you have all the information you need to feel safe and to have the information to be able to send your student to know what's going to happen, to know what's going on. And so, a few things about that. First, as you can see here in the newsletter, camp dates are out, and they are junior high camp, June 14th through the 18th, and senior high camp, June 21st through the 25th. Now, I do want to make sure something is clear. Junior high camp says 7 through 9, and high school camp says 9 through 12. These are the grades that you are going into. So if you're a 6th grader this year, you can come to camp. We would love for you to come to camp with us. You'll also notice that both of those say 9th grade. So if you're a 9th grader, or you're going to be a 9th grader, you have an option. You can go to junior high camp, really plug in there. If that's where your friends are, it'll be great. Or if you want to move up to high school camp, you can also do that. If you have questions about that or trying to figure that out, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about it. The second thing that I want to let you know about is what the schedule looks like and how that kind of operates. Here in my hand is the 2019 booklet. And guys, everything is planned out and done really well in here. And that starts on Monday, loading up here at the church. And so we will have a bus. We'll have 2 buses if we need. We'll have whatever we need to pick up kids. And camp doesn't actually start until about lunchtime. So the first thing will be loading up, driving up, and registration that first Monday, or that first day on Monday, will be then. And so you don't have to have your kids there before then. Nothing starts before then. We will take your kids up to Ceta Canyon for registration then. The opposite is true on Friday. On Friday, it is only a half day of camp as well. We will finish up what we're doing. We will load up the bus there. We'll grab a bite to eat on the way home and be back by Friday night. So we're not extending past those times and those camp dates within that. Now, what camp looks like. I know many of y'all have never been to camp with us, and so you're like, what do y'all do? Like, what is there to do at Ceta Canyon, right? And so part of the reason I wanted to bring this is to give you kind of a snapshot of what a regular day at Ceta Canyon would look like for your student. And guys, this is going to stay pretty similar for junior high and high school camp. They're really similar formats and the way that they do them, just a little bit of different content within those. So your student's going to wake up, they're going to have breakfast, they're going to have some quiet time and some different things. They're going to jump into some morning cheers. Your group or your child will be in different groups that compete together, that can gain points together to really rally them and build community around them. And so they're going to be able to do that. They're going to go to small groups. One of the big things and one of the consistent things that we believe in Ceta Canyon is these small groups. There are 3 times a day that your students are engaging with other students, being able to talk about what they heard in worship and teaching last night, being able to dive into curriculum. And so this is going to be the main communication teaching point. So they're going to have main teaching at night, but for them to be able to process verbally what they're going through, what the Lord's doing in their lives, we have leaders who are going to have these groups, these smaller groups, to be able to engage. And so your student will be participating in those. We have things like rec, which is big, large game times. They have massive rec fields and massive property there, and so we will have a lot of fun. And some of those can be inside in competitive game show kind of ways, where there's air conditioning. Others of those will be out on the rec field going hard, but they're really great. We'll have lunch. We'll have different entertainment shows and different things like that. At 2 o'clock usually, we have breakouts, and these are specific teachings that your students are able to pick what they want to go to. And so there will be an array of people offering just conversations on different topics, on different things. And when your student sees those and says, hey, this matters to me, or hey, I've always had a question about that, they're able to jump into these breakout sessions to learn and grow and to be fed in that way. One of the other great things is, according to the 2019 schedule, we have 3 hours of afternoon free time. And I'm going to tell you, because I'm on the director's team, that is really similar this year. Both camps get a lot of free time, and there are some rules within that, but they're able to do everything from take a nap to hike to a waterfall, to fish, to do archery, to do water slides, to just play basketball or lay in a hammock. All of those are options. And so your student can engage in those, can spend time with their friends, can do that. And then, as I said, after dinner, we have the large worship and teaching formats. Guys, we have some great worship leaders this year who have been with us in the past. they're just really good. I'm a big fan of them. Tyler, who is the main leader and worship leader, is a worship leader up in Amarillo. Isabel, who worships with him, is actually helping to lead the crew at Liberty University right now, and consistently does worship with thousands of people. And they're an incredible team, and we're so excited for that. Nathan Teeters is our speaker this year, and you may have heard that name before. He lives over in Big Spring, and it's actually pretty close to us. He's a great speaker and has done a lot of things with our camp in the past, as well as with our conference and some different churches around us. He's a really great guy. And so all of those things are just a piece of what happens on a daily basis at camp that your kid can be excited about, can be looking forward to. So if you have questions about camp, if you're like, that was way too overwhelming and I just want to know one thing, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. I would love to tell you why I'm so passionate about camp and all the things that God has done in my life through it. So y'all have a great week. Also, I should probably tell you how to sign up for camp. So I have forms in my office. I'm also going to try to get them on the website, but they look like this. You can go to Ceta Canyon's website and get this form. However, right here, it's going to say a lot more money. If you sign up through the church, it is $200. Period. You make the check out to the church, and we will pay the rest of that fee. We'll take one check with us. It makes everything really simple, and it gives you a discount of at least $100 on camp, probably making this the cheapest thing your kid's gonna do this summer. So $200 for camp. Pick up forms at any youth event or in my office, or I'll try to have a link to them soon. So thanks.